I'm a mom with emetophobia, which is a fear of throwing up, and I want to talk to other emetophobic people out there who want to become moms. Before getting pregnant, my biggest fear about pregnancy wasn't labor, wasn't delivery, it was being nauseous or throwing up. I was terrified of morning sickness. I wanted to be a mom more than anything, but I was so scared of the prospect of feeling sick every day. I was also totally scared of throwing up during labor. That seemed way scarier than the pain. And I truly had no idea how I would cope if and when my child got like a stomach bug or food poisoning. I have now been through all of that, and I just want to talk to other emetophobic people and say, you can do it. I had a relatively easy pregnancy. I still hated it. I did not enjoy being pregnant, and that's okay. I was nauseous from about 9 weeks to 16 weeks, but it felt different than like when you actually feel sick. My nausea didn't feel like I had a stomach bug. It kind of felt like, okay, when you swallow something wrong and it kind of gets stuck in your throat and you have to like drink a bunch of water to like get it to actually go into your stomach, it kind of felt like that. And I'm not going to tell you that it didn't suck. It did. It wasn't fun. But I made it through pregnancy, throwing up a total of 3 times, I think, maybe 4. I asked my doctors for nausea medication early on, and I did everything possible to like prep for nausea. I had the wristbands, I had ginger candies, I had snacks by my bedside. I literally did everything. I carried a little fan with me wherever I went. I carried dog poop bags just in case I needed to throw up. I never had to use them, but it felt better to have them with me. I had mints with me at all times. I had gum. I had anything that I thought could help with my nausea. And feeling prepared for it definitely helped me feel less anxious about it. I did not throw up during labor and delivery, but I legitimately was in so much pain, my epidural failed, that I actually don't think I would have cared if I threw up. A few months ago, my daughter threw up for the first time, and I handled it a lot better than I expected to. My husband obviously knows that he is going to be the primary parent on vomit duty, but when he came in to tell me that our daughter threw up, I was actually more concerned about her. My initial response was not like, oh my God, what if I throw up? And that's what I thought it would be for so long. That is what I assumed my response would be. But I actually had the response of, oh no, how can I help her? And I know people will be like, of course that was your response. You're a mom, that's what happens. When you have emetophobia, you truly, like, I thought that my first response would be like, I need to get out of the house and hide forever. I can't see her, I can't be around her, I don't want to expose myself. But that wasn't my response. I put on, disposable gloves, I put on a mask, I cleaned everything as well as I could. My husband took the primary responsibility of cleaning things up and taking care of our daughter for the day that she was sick, but I truly did just want to be there for her. And that brings us to last week when my daughter had norovirus and then gave it to me and my husband. This time around, I was not as cautious about like wearing gloves or making sure everything was as clean because I thought that her vomiting was caused by something else, not norovirus. So it was a shock to me a day and a half later when I started feeling really terrible. My daughter was sick first. She was sick for, I don't know, a few hours, and then she was okay. She started to feel better. She wasn't throwing up anymore. I got sick about a day and a half later, and about 6 hours after I got sick, my husband got sick. And truly that experience was like from my nightmares, right? Like before I got pregnant, before I had a baby, I did not think I would be able to handle an experience like that. And I did. I just did. I hated it. It wasn't fun, but I survived it. We watched a lot of Nemo and Frozen, and we got through it. And it wasn't an enjoyable experience. I would not wish it on anyone. But for someone who has had emetophobia for as long as I can remember, the first time I remember having a panic attack about the idea of throwing up, I was 10 years old. I just want to say that you can do it. If you are someone who wants to have kids and you feel like emetophobia is holding you back from that, it's worth it to get through it. I don't know how to say that in a nice way, but like I decided that I wanted kids more than my fear of throwing up. So if you're in a similar position, if you are questioning your ability to make it through a pregnancy or to be a parent in moments of sickness, I just want to be a light on the other side and tell you you can absolutely do it. You shouldn't try to do it alone. One of the reasons that I could manage it is because I have a supportive partner. I have parents who are really helpful and supportive. I have a therapist. I have a psychiatrist. I'm on medication for my anxiety. Those are all tools that I need to be the best mom I can be. So anyway, that's it from me. If you want to have kids and you have emetophobia, you can do it.